Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the bridal party. Take that from you.
Thank you.
Please be seated. Welcome, family and friends, on this special day to the wedding ceremony of Nicole and Michael. I would like to thank you all for travelling here to the beautiful Balleek Castle to celebrate with them in their commitment to each other as husband and wife. A big thank you to all of you who have travelled a long distance to share this magical day. Today, we celebrate with Nicole and Michael their decision to live their lives together as husband and wife. You've all witnessed them become friends and watched their relationship grow from a respectful friendship into a loving and committed partnership to the point to where they commit in marriage to each other here today. So a little bit of history about Nicole and Michael. They've been together 5 years this week. They both have a passion for good craft beer, and luckily Jason and Rebecca opened an awesome pub called the Village Idiot Pub, where Nicole and Michael had their first date. Nicole entered the pub looking for a ginger with a beard, hard to miss, but he was nowhere to be found. Thinking she was stood up, she sat at the bar, orders a drink, and during that time, Mike appears walking out of the walk-in cooler. What an entrance. Mike, I was cooling off in the cooler and lost track of time. Nicole's introduction to Mike's family was in Ocean City, Maryland, where Mike was diagnosed with bilateral pneumonia and spent 3 days of the vacation in hospital. Nicole made visits to the hospital with Melvin and got to know Mike's family without him. While getting to know each other, they soon found out their mutual interests in sports. They started and continued to attend sporting events such as Penn State football and hockey games, New York Rangers, Yankee games, and now Mike has a tall order of teaching Nicole how to play golf. May God save his soul. When I asked Nicole and Michael to give me 3 things they love about each other, Nicole said the following about Michael. Michael is the most selfless person. Sorry, Mike. Michael is the most selfless person, always putting everyone else's needs before himself. Mike has a very unique humor that always keeps me on my toes and always manages to put a smile on my face. And Mike is very good at planning and always in charge of itinerary for our vacation and 99% good with directions so we do not get lost. And when I asked Michael the same question, he said the following about Nicole. Nicole is an independent and strong woman who is outspoken, not good for fishing. Nicole has immense patience as she deals with Mike's ways of life. The 5-year test was successful. Nicole gives all her energy, love, and support where there is no questioning on what foundation their future will hold. So when I asked Nicole about Michael, she said, "It's about time." And when I asked Michael about Nicole, he said, "We aren't getting any younger." So, family and friends, by being here today and loving and supporting Nicole and Michael, you're not just witnessing, but participating in this marriage ceremony. Just as you all have been a huge part of our past and present, our hope today is that you will continue to love and support them as they go forward into life as husband and wife. I just have to remind Eamon that there's a camera behind them there. Hi to everyone. So what is marriage? A joyful marriage has never been too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say, "I love you." It is never going to sleep angry. It is in no time taking the other for granted. Let your courtship not end with your honeymoon, but continue throughout all the years. Your marriage will be a great journey of surprises, joys, and miracles. Above all, remember that your love for each other will prevail. No ceremony can create your marriage. What this ceremony can do is witness and affirm the choice you have made to begin a new life today as husband and wife. Those who truly love one another cherish each other. Those who know true love look upon one another, that see through the personality to know the other's innermost emotions and aspirations. To make this marriage work, however, it will take more than love. It will take trust to know in your hearts that you want only the best for each other. It will take dedication to stay open to one another, to learn and grow, even when it is difficult to do so. And it will take courage to honor your differences, to make the important things matter and let go of the rest. And it will take faith to go forward together without knowing what the future holds for both of you. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Around the world, the wedding rings are the strongest and most visible sign that the bond these two people are about to make. A commitment to life, to each other, and to the future. With the ring warming in your ceremony, the rings will not only be a gift from one to another, but will be given with the love, support, and wisdom of your immediate family and friends. As the rings are passed around, bless the rings with your warm wishes and love for Nicole and Michael. Jemison has graciously accepted to do the little job of passing them around just amongst the immediate families. Thank you, James. I would like to draw your candle burning to my left that I lit earlier today in memory of those who have passed away. It is always difficult to deal with the loss of a loved one, but remember that they are always with us. Today we will remember in a special way all the family and friends of Nicole and Michael, and indeed all the friends and relatives of all here present who may have passed away. We're reminded of the impact that these people have had on our lives, helping to mold us into the individuals we have become. We acknowledge their influence and feel confident that they too share in this special occasion with us. Can I now ask Dominic to step forward for a reading especially chosen by Nicole and Michael for its personal meaning and sentiment. Stand here. You can read from mine if you wish. Okay.
Lord God said, "It's not good that man should be alone. I will make him a helpmate." So from the soil, the Lord God fashioned all the wild beasts and all the birds of heaven. These he brought to the man to see what he would call them. Each one was to bear the name the man would give it. The man gave names to all the cattle, all the birds of heaven, and all the wild beasts. No helpmate suitable for the man was found for him. So the Lord God made man fall into a deep sleep. While he slept, he took one of his ribs and enclosed it into flesh. The Lord God built the rib he had taken from the man into a woman and brought her to the man. The man exclaimed, "At last, is bone from my bones and flesh of my flesh. This is to be called woman, for this was taken from man." This is why man leaves his father and his mother and joins himself to his wife, and they become one body.
Thank you, Dominic. Can I now call on PJ for another reading?
An Irish blessing. May your mornings bring joy and your evenings bring peace. May your troubles grow few as your blessings increase. May the saddest day of your future be no worse than the happiest day of your past. May your hands be forever clasped in friendship and your hearts joined forever in love. Your lives are very special. God has touched you in many ways. May his blessing rest upon you and fill all your coming days.
Thank you, PJ and Dominic. You both stand. Nicole and Michael, in the lighting of this unity candle, you will symbolize your lives as individuals and as a couple. The two outer candles represent your lives up to this moment. They are two distinct lights each. However, it is important to acknowledge that in order for you both to have developed into the two fine adults before us, you both had to be nurtured and supported. You both had to be loved, and that love came first and foremost from your families. So therefore, it is highly appropriate that we acknowledge both families and their love through this ceremony. So I now ask Nicole's mother, Rhonda, and Michael's mother, Nancy, to step forward to acknowledge the love and support each family brings to this marriage. I'll ask you to come in here first. Mike, you're next. Nicole. Yeah, right. Bring the table all the way down. And you guys. Come down this side here. Don't touch. Rhonda, in recognition of the unconditional love and support and guidance you have given to Nicole throughout her life and up to this point, could you please light the taper as a symbol of the continuance of that support, but also of the light that you're that your family brings to this marriage as Nicole moves from you towards Michael in matrimony. This is why I keep the papers hidden down here. Now, light the taper and hand it to Nicole. Nicole, light your candle and let it be a symbol of the light shining inside yourself, remembering how special you are. Nancy, in recognition of the unconditional love and support and guidance you have given to Michael throughout his life and up to this point, could you please light the taper as a symbol of the continuance of that support, but also of the light that your family brings to this marriage as Michael moves from you towards Nicole in matrimony? To Michael. Michael, light your candle and let it be a symbol of the light shining inside yourself, remembering how special you are. Too eager, Mike. Thank you, Rhonda. Nancy, you may sit down. Now, and you two come round as well? No. You're not staying back there. Thank you, ladies. So, you just have the mic this side. Now, two of you here facing each other. There you go, and you can hold hands. You've known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes. Indeed, you have been making commitments in an informal way. All those conversations that were held in a car or over a meal or during long walks. All those conversations that began with when we're married and continued with I will, you will, we will. All those late night talks that included someday, somehow, and maybe. All those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you're about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things that we promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it all, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you've been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, even teacher, for you've learned much from one another these past few years. Shortly, you shall say a few words that will take you across the threshold of life, and things between you will never quite be the same. For after today, you shall say to the world, this is my husband and this is my wife. It is now that I, Peter James O'Neill, in accordance with the rights of the Spiritualist Union of Ireland, do solemnize this your marriage, according to the laws of this country and the laws of God. Before you, Nicole and Michael, are joined together in the presence of God, my presence, and in the presence of these witnesses. I am bound, as you know, to remind you publicly of the solemn, the serious, and the binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, as most of us understand it, is the voluntary and full commitment of one individual to another. It is made in the deepest sense to the exclusion of all others, and is entered into with the desire, the hope, and the firm intention that it will last a lifetime. Michael, do you take Nicole in marriage to be your wedded wife, to share your life as your friend, your lover, your companion, to grow together in spirit and in truth, and forsaking all others?
I do.
And do you, Nicole, take Michael in marriage to be your wedded husband, to share your life as your friend, your lover, your companion, to grow together in spirit and in truth, and forsaking all others?
I do.
Wedding bands, being a perfect circle, have no beginning and no end. But we all know that these rings do have a beginning. Rock is dug from the earth. Metal is liquefied in a furnace at 1,000 degrees. Hot metal is poured into a mold, cooled, and then painstakingly polished. Something beautiful is made from raw elements. Love is like that. It has to be worked. It is the process of making something beautiful where there was once nothing at all, and they are now ready to give and accept that symbolism of love. Jameson, do we have the rings? The box. Hand one ring to, you choose. You pick a ring. Hand that to Nicole. And hand the two to Mike. Thank you, Jameson. These rings, now worn by those you love the most, will forever show the world that you are one, and they will carry with them the eternal love and blessings of your families and friends. Mike, you start the ring on Nicole's finger, and you want to repeat after me. Nicole, I promise to love you with all my heart.
Nicole, I promise to love you with all my heart
And mind and strength.
and mind and strength.
I vow to be your best friend.
I vow to be your best friend.
And do everything in my power.
Do everything in my power
to make you as happy as I am today.
to make you as happy as I am today.
I will trust you with my dreams.
I will trust you with my dreams
And support you in fulfilling yours.
and support you in fulfilling yours.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
In failure and in triumph.
In failure and in triumph.
I will cherish and respect you.
I will cherish and respect you.
Comfort and encourage you.
Comfort and encourage you.
As long as we shall live.
As long as we shall live.
Before us lies an open road.
Before us lies an open road.
Filled with adventure.
Filled with adventure.
And love.
And love.
And I choose to spend today.
I choose to spend today.
And all my tomorrows.
And all my tomorrows.
With you as my friend and my love.
With you as my friend and my love.
Now, Nicole, your turn. That is your left hand.
Unique humor.
You're not married yet? I, Nicole, choose you, Mike, as my husband.
I, Nicole, choose you, Mike, as my husband,
In friendship and in love.
in friendship and in love,
In strength and in weakness.
in strength and in weakness,
To share the good times
to share the good times
and misfortune.
and misfortune,
In achievement and failure.
in achievement and failure.
I will cherish and respect you.
I will cherish and respect you,
All the changes of our lives.
all the changes of our lives,
Forever giving thanks
forever giving thanks
that we found each other.
that we found each other.
Lovely, guys. Well done. Now we'll go around the table again. Mike, you first here. If Eamon moves the tripod. That one's not live, Mike. Yeah, we follow him there. Nicole and Michael, while you will certainly remain unique persons, each with your own spiritual gifts, personalities, and talents and abilities, from this time forth, your thoughts shall be for each other rather than for your individual selves. The love you have for each other will draw you both closer to each other. Nicole and Michael, in the lighting of this unity candle, you are symbolically expressing the goals of your union in your marriage and as a family. Radiate this love to all whose lives you touch. Take that, Mike. Pass it to Nicole. You may now light your unity candle. Yeah. Now I'll meet you from the front again. Back to here, yeah. Now stand a little bit closer to me here, yeah. Mm-hmm. Today, Nicole and Michael would like to participate in a hand fasting ceremony. The hand fasting ceremony has been used by many communities, including the old Celtic tradition throughout the ages, and is where the phrase tying the knot originates. Can I now ask Chuck, Charlie, Dominic, and Lizzie to join us?
Charlotte.
Chuck, Charlotte, Dominic, and Lizzie.
Yeah.
You can have one this side and one that side. One. Yeah. You come this side over. Yeah. No, you're. What are we missing? Oh yeah, it's Lizzie. You can come this side. So, Mike, put out your hand flat. First one, yeah. Now you put yours on top of his. Now go again, Mike. Now it says. So I'm going to give you 2. And I'm going to give you 1. And I'm going to give you 1. Yeah. So I'll help you with that one if you want. Yes, please. These are the hands of your best friend, full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. You can Go next. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you will build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you throughout the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will tenderly hold your children. These are the hands that will help you to hold your family as one. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled in age, will still be reaching for yours, giving you that same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. Your hands out. Good stuff. Thank you very much. Let me sit down. Nicole and Michael have declared before us that they will live together in marriage. They have made special promises to each other. They have symbolized by the joining of hands, taking of vows, and exchanging of rings. So therefore, on your behalf and on behalf of the community and in the sight of God, I now declare them husband and wife. Mike, you may kiss your bride. Well done. Can I now ask Andy and Kevin to step forward for the signing of the register? I get two of you out here again. Mike, Andy, you come first. Wait, Martina, bride and groom next. Bride and groom next. Thank you. That's it. Mike, you in beside her. Yeah. That's lovely. No. You first.
Okay.
So just find your name there and sign it.
Oh, that's my last name.
That's all right. Mike, you're next. You can sign your own name once.
Yeah.
Now, Andy.
Oh.
That's your name there. Yeah. And yourself. Signature there. Now you can hold on to the pen there for the photograph, or your wife. Now, tighten in a little bit there for. Good. Thank you. Now, stay standing now. I'll just get your bouquet. Okay. You can face down to your guests now. You want the two of you just, yeah? You're back to me. Just stay where you are now for a second, yeah? And finally, before we finish this beautiful ceremony, Nicole and Michael would like me to thank you all on their behalf for your presence here today, your support over the years, for the love and friendship felt in the atmosphere here today, generated by that love for them both. You've all contributed to the celebration of their love in this marriage ceremony, and you've made it meaningful and personal to them both. So please give yourselves a round of applause. Out of this world, two souls have found each other. Their destinies shall now be woven into one design, and their joys shall not be known apart. Nicole and Michael, may your home be a place for happiness for all who enter it, a place where the old and the young are renewed in each other's company, a place for growing, a place for sharing, and a place for love. May those who are nearest to you be constantly enriched by the beauty and the bounty of your love for one another. May your work be the joy of your life that serves the world, and may your days be good and long upon the earth. And now, can I ask you all to be upstanding and applaud Nicole and Michael, the new Mr. and Mrs. Fellinger. Take your time now going down. Enjoy the walk. Woo! Job done. Well done, ladies. Yeah. Here he comes looking for his microphone.
You're not myself anymore.
Thank you. Appreciate it.